Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm Nick and this is Sarah, and with our two little dogs we're usually travelling around Europe in our 32-year-old camper van.
We've just spent the last 4 months exploring the UK, but now it's time for us to head south to warmer climates.
We got as far as the Pyrenees before we had an issue with our camper van, which left us stranded in Catalonia for almost a month while we waited for the part to arrive.
Join us in today's vlog as we continue our journey south, exploring the east coast of Spain, where things are starting to heat up. Nick's getting all excited now. You can see those skyscrapers in the distance.
I don't know whether it's the biggest concentration of skyscrapers in Spain. I'll have to Google that, but it looks quite crazy on the horizon.
Yeah, and we were going to take the coast road from where we were to Benidorm, but we missed the turn, and it's very easy to just take the wrong turn in, and then, because it's quite busy around here, so we've ended up going like on the motorway. So we're here, we just need to find somewhere to park. Just on first appearance, it's big, isn't it?
It's like a metropolis, like a mega city.
So I don't think we're going to be very long.
I don't think we're going to be very long. We're not going to take the dogs, we're going to get the bikes off again and just go for a quick scoot round.
Yeah, because it's just going to be too busy for the doggies. We don't want to be that long. We just want to have a look what all the hype is about. Want to see like the front, like the seafront, right?
Yeah. So it reminds me of the Gold Coast in Australia, which we visited.
Yeah, where it's
a few
just
years ago.
You know,
skyscrapers, then beach and lovely sea.
Yeah. You two guard this van with your lives, all right? Good boys. Good boys. We won't be long.
Right, let's rock and roll. Let's go and check out Benidorm. It's quite good. We've just razzed down from the van onto the seafront. They've got proper dedicated cycle track, even your own traffic light going straight over the roundabout.
Okay, let's go. So first stop is the Balcón de Mediterráneo.
Mediterranean balcony in English. View's actually better up here.
So pretty good views from the balcony, guys. And behind us here we have the Levante beach, and over the opposite side,
Poigneti Beach.
that's this huge one here, and the one in the middle, the little one in the middle, is Del Mal Pass.
So now you know all the beaches, all the names of them
that you can see from the balcony.
Our job is done and we can go home. I think this is my favourite beach.
What, out of the two?
Yeah, I think that's got the highest concentration of skyscrapers.
I don't know,
what I'm
darling.
here for.
I don't know, that's got a lot of skyscrapers.
Look at that, mountains in the distance.
So fun fact for you guys, did you know that Benidorm, I mean everyone knows that Benidorm is like Brits abroad, the ultimate place of Brits abroad, but actually there's as many Spanish tourists come here as British.
Unbelievable that it wasn't until up until 1960 it was a small little fishing village.
Now that is just crazy.
That's
To say what it is now, a tiny fishing village up until 1960. And to add to my other fun fact about the Brits and the Spanish tourists that come here, the population here, like the regular population of people that actually live here, is 70,000.
What are you going to say, 70?
But then, I mean, how much is that going to increase with the tourists? I mean, it must be like 10 times more.
Well, you're not including that in your facts.
I'll get back to you.
Get your water bottles out then, darling. Get your water bottles out.
So,
that's rude. You're being rude, aren't you?
Just to add to my little fact from before, over 10 million people a year come to Benidorm on their holidays.
That's better. No longer half-fat Sarah. One thing I've noticed here is everyone looks very happy. Everyone looks like they're on holiday and anything goes. Everyone, you know, look at the ladies just enjoying themselves on the beach, not caring in the world.
Which I think is really, really cool.
Oh, it's nice. It brings
really
a
cool.
smile to your face.
First impressions, we love it. We love Benidorm.
In the summer, it may be a different story.
Who
when
would
it's
have thought
full.
that though?
Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought?
Maybe we should move here. I mean, I don't know if we can get land, but we can definitely get an apartment.
Thought we'd find a nice quiet street. It's actually possible. There's no one but us on this street. Guys, can you believe that? I don't know if you can see that behind. 5 pints and 5 tapas for 12 euros. That's just ridiculous. 2 pints of Guinness for 7, 2 pints of Strongbow for 6.
A bottle of fizz and 6 tapas for 11 euros. So if anyone's wondering if Benidorm is still cheap to have a good time, it definitely is.
It's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, another reason we're gonna have to come back, because right now we're still doing our little health kick, aren't we? So you can't properly explore Benidorm without having a mojito or two. Did you know that there are more than 800 bars in Benidorm and you can still get a pint for €1? It's just crazy. I think it's what is known as a cheap holiday and getting the most for your money, the most fun.
Euro pints.
Euro pints. We're coming back. So guys, we just thought we'd leave the main drag and actually set foot on the beach.
I was going to say, leave the main drag. Isn't this the main? Isn't
well,
the whole
you know
thing
where
the
all the people are. Where all the people are.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's quite crazy being here. I don't know. It's like nowhere else in Spain, is it? Or unless, I don't know. We haven't seen this coast. Maybe it's like this further down in Alicante. I don't know, but. Yeah, it's quite crazy the amount of skyscrapers.
You feel like you're in America or something.
Yeah.
It's just right along the beachfront. I just counted like a 40-story building. I don't think I've seen a 40-story building anywhere in Spain.
Did you count those stories?
Yeah,
did you?
every single one of them. Mass or minus, maybe 41, maybe 39. But yeah, it's just mental. And there's just so many bars, so many restaurants. They've got supermarkets with English stuff in them. Brilliant. No, yeah, it's like no other place in Spain. Unfortunately, this is just a flying visit.
It is just a flying visit.
Very
I think we
quick.
might have to come back though, mightn't we? You know, check into a campsite. Or maybe stay in one of these apartments, love.
Yeah.
One on the 40th floor.
I think that 5-star hotel where we were parked before, you said 85 euros.
Yeah, you get a really
five-star
good, get a
hotel.
really good deal, won't you, this time of year? Yeah.
And the doggies need to see this place. Charlie would be going crazy for the amount of restaurants. We've just cycled to the far end of the strip.
The far end of Levante.
Levante Beach.
It takes a long time actually.
There's a lot of people walking. I don't know what it'll be like in the summer.
Oh, it must be crazy in the
Heaving in
summer.
the
I don't
summer,
think you'd be able to
heaving.
cycle in the summer. You just have to walk, yeah.
But yeah, it's an eye-opener. It's been fun.
Yeah.
If you're going to go big and you're going to go somewhere built up, you might as well go to the biggest.
If you spent like more than a day or two here, you'd get really fed up of it.
I thought by the time I got to the end of this strip, I'd be sick of it. Never going to come back, but I'm all right at the moment.
I'm all right. I think we could come back just for like a day or maybe 2 days.
Yeah, because we haven't done it properly. You've got to have a few pints of mojitos.
Yeah.
Pint and pie for €5 as well. God. It's torture,
full English breakfast for €5.95 with a pint. €5.95. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
And literally, you could eat out somewhere every day, somewhere different, for about 3 years here.
With about
Which is crazy.
£200.
So literally just before we set off to go back to the doggies and head off, we bumped into some subscribers. We've got Jeffro and Angie, who are chimney sweeps from
Beverley in East Yorkshire.
East Yorkshire, there you go. How long are you here for, boys?
10 nights, all inclusive.
10 nights. And look at this machine they've got. This 100 euros, 120 euros was it?
120 euros for six days.
6 days. What do you think, guys? Charlie, Dizzee, sat there. You're right, wasn't it? You enjoying your time here?
Fantastic. Love Benidorm.
Yeah.
Definitely going to come back here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Love the channel, by the way, Nick. It's brilliant.
Thank you. The best channel on YouTube, did you say?
Yeah.
Just off camera. Yeah! You heard it here. Anyway, pleasure to meet you
and
guys.
you, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And
Nice to meet you guys.
Take it
Thanks
easy.
Thanks for saying hello.
You're very welcome.
All right then.
And enjoy your ride. Don't go drink driving.
Hello, babies.
Hello, babies.
How nice and relaxing in here compared to out there.
Nice and quiet in here.
Oh, back to the peace and quietness of the van with the babies. Yeah, good boy.
So guys, that was Benidorm, a very quick tour of Benidorm and the Costa Blanca, but we will be going back. We will be going back.
We've got to give it a day or two more, haven't we?
Yeah, and have a few pints and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun, and it was I can't believe we met some subscribers there. It's not the sort of place I thought we'd meet some of our subscribers. Not really a van life destination, is
How
it?
nice was it to meet Jeffro and Angie? Hi guys, it was really nice. It's always so lovely when people come up to you and say hello, you know, and it's happened to us quite a lot. And I actually said to Nick, you know, there's a lot of people in Benidorm, because how do you know that a lot of people did recognise us?
Yeah, that when you have a channel, that's a funny thing, because it's nice when people come up. If you see us, come and say hello or something, you know. If you feel, if you don't want to bother us at all, don't worry about it. We'll just, you know, we'll just have a quick chat, but don't just stand there in the distance watching us.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us you've been doing that.
We have had people who have seen us somewhere and then not come and said hello because they didn't feel that we'd want to talk to them or whatever, and then they've messaged us afterwards on Instagram or something and said, oh, I seen you yesterday in such and such place. And I'm like, why didn't you come and say hello, you know? Because that's a bit like people watching you.
Obviously we're not,
Like, you know what I mean?
we've only got a small channel.
In the UK, quite a lot of people, we did meet a lot of people, which
a lot
was
of people in
lovely.
the UK. But
Lovely, unless they knock on your van at 7 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, and you're a little bit hungover, just woken up, open the door and stuff. Oh yeah, you're
Not
like,
that
oh.
that happens that often, but you know what I mean.
But thanks for saying hello, but sorry if I was rude to you.
Yeah.
To that one person out there. But yeah, it's always nice when people say, I just had a little flashback then, when we had a smaller channel in 2019, when we were in Lithuania, in the second city, I can't remember what it's called now, but an Indian couple came up to us and they'd been watching us from over there, and then we'd inspired them to rent a camper or motorhome and travel around Europe for 3 months.
That was crazy.
Just in a random, and this is when we had like 10,000 subscribers.
I don't even think there was that many.
Less than
it was
that,
a very small channel, so we were like, I can't believe someone's just recognised us.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was quite
It's
crazy.
always very nice, isn't it? So guys, if you do see us out and about, come and say hello.
Definitely.
Don't be shy.
Come and say hello. We don't bite. Well, sometimes we do. Dizzee does.
Dizzee does, yeah.
When he needs to.
Yeah, if you've got a small dog, then just be cautious as you come over, because Dizzee's can be a little bit grumpy. Anyway, sorry, I have to apologise for the wind's picked up like massively.
It's a bit windy, isn't it?
It was
all
really
of a
nice
sudden?
before, and then
crazy.
so that we can blatantly hear it. Or we can hear it. I don't know whether you can.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, we are going to hit the road and do quite a bit of driving, I think, very, very soon. Well, after we've had some lunch, we're going to go and, yeah.
we need to get back to Andalucia, don't we?
Basically, yeah. It's almost ready. So I'm doing something in the Omni oven today, and I haven't used the Omni oven for so long.
I don't think you've even used it on this trip.
Like months, and I don't know why, because it's like really cool and you can do so many things in it. And Nick always says if we don't use something in the van like on a regular basis, that we can't bring it. I'm like, I want to bring my Omni oven, so today I've cooked in it. And we're basically having, do you want to have a look? The big reveal.
Oh, can you guess what it is?
Ready?
Carrot cake?
No.
Oh. Do you know what it is still?
This is basically a Mediterranean tortilla, would you call it? Tortilla? Yeah, Mediterranean tortilla, like a plant-based one, so it's got no eggs, and it's just basically loads of vegetables we had left over, cut them all up in the pan, like bake them in that thing. Yeah, you call it bake because it's like an oven. Roasted, sorry. Yeah, roast the vegetables. And then I made this a batter from chickpea flour, gram flour, whatever you call it, and then nutritional yeast, some herbs, some salt and pepper, made a nice thick batter, poured it in, and then just leave it to sort of bake itself, and that's what it's turned out like.
Always fun, isn't it?
I kind of guessed the ingredients, so I don't know if it's going to be good or not until we like cut into it, but yeah, that's what we're having.
So guys, while Sarah's preparing our lunch, I'd just like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor of the video, and that is NordVPN. NordVPN, in our opinion, is the best VPN on the market. We've been using it for the last over 2 years. No issues at all. It's so easy to use. We use it on both laptops and both our mobile phones. You going to show them how easy it is?
I'll show you how easy it is to use. So you basically open the NordVPN app on your phone, and then you select where you want to connect to, which country. We'll connect to the United Kingdom, and then there you go. You're in. Done. So what is a VPN, Nick?
Well, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and essentially what it does is it adds an extra layer of security to your device when you're accessing the internet. It basically encrypts your data, or it hides your IP address, or allows you to choose an IP address from anywhere in the world. So this prevents hackers and snoopers from stealing information.
Yeah, and also because you can choose an IP address from anywhere in the world, you can access content from anywhere in the world, any of those countries. So it's really good for us when we're traveling. We can watch shows from the UK, we can watch different Netflix from anywhere in the world and things like that. If
you're interested in signing up for Nord, they're offering a fantastic deal on a 2-year plan, plus you get 4 months for free. Four! And a 30-day no-risk money-back guarantee.
So what you got to lose, guys? Hit our link in our description and sign up for Nord today.
That's my burning.
Here we go, moment of truth.
Ooh, look at that.
It looks all right, actually, doesn't it?
Mmm.
Lots of veggies in there, my love.
Oh, you can bring the Omni oven.
We haven't tried it yet. There we go.
Ooh, thank you.
And there's plenty more. Look at the size of it. The Omni oven's quite big, isn't it, for 2 people? So if you make like bread or a cake, you always get like a huge portion. Very good.
Wow, look at this roasted Mediterranean vegetable Spanish tortilla.
Oh, but you love being chief taster in this van, don't you, my darling? How is it? All right? Lots of flavour?
That is really nice. It's like crunchy, kind of crunchy on the outside and gooey in the middle. Really nice flavour though. What flavours do you put in?
Ooh, Sarah's secret recipe. One day there will be a cookbook.
You can bring the Omni oven though, because it is, yeah, you do get massive portions, so I'm a big fan of it.
Whoop whoop.
Thank you, darling, that was beautiful.
You are welcome. I'm going to have some now. I'm going to use the same plate. I wait for Nick to finish so I can use this plate, so I only have to wash up one plate.
We need to get back to the house so we can maybe get a second plate in the van.
Yeah, so I'm going to have mine, and then we are
driving. We're going to do some serious driving. Unfortunately, we're not going to stop off at many places. We're going to get our butts back to Andalucia.
Yeah, we've still got quite a few 100 kilometres till we get to Andalucia, and yeah, so that's us for the rest of the day, basically.
Yeah, drive.
You like driving though, don't you?
It.
When the van is working properly.
When he's driving and braking, as he should be.
And everything else.
And yeah, no vibration. Yeah, apart from that, he's been driving like a dream, so yeah.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Gosh, don't jinx it now. Let's get back to Andalusia. Morning, everyone. Yeah, I've just sat here with this great view, admiring this beautiful little doggy. Yes, you. But no, also admiring that beast of a camper van that's parked next to us, been parked next to us all night, parked here just because we've seen that. So we could look out of our window and think, yeah, next van.
So guys, you're probably wondering where we are. We don't actually know.
Oh, that's completely honestly, we don't know. We drove quite a few hours since Benidorm. We made it into Andalucia just. So
back in Andalucia.
Yeah, we're somewhere inland, just in a random little town. We pulled off the motorway and spent the night here in kind of like a little motorhome stop.
Sorry guys about the very quick tour of the Costa Blanca.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, we did plan to spend like a month exploring that coastline. Maybe a month would have been a bit too much.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we've got it all to come still, haven't we? We will be going back and exploring different areas around there, probably a little bit later on, once we've got ourselves sorted and when we're on our way kind of north again. But yeah, at least we had a quick look around, a little taster of the Costa Blanca.
It's a proper little taster, yeah.
By the way, sorry to butt in, I've just thought of a really good fact from Benidorm that we didn't tell you yesterday. Did you know, this is a good one,
oh yeah,
bikinis were banned in Spain. You couldn't wear a bikini in Spain when it was like Franco in charge. Was that like in the 1950s or something? I don't know the dates. So Benidorm was the first place that legalized bikinis, and that's how bikinis became a thing again. And it was because of the
tourism, to bring in tourism. The mayor or someone Zaragoza was in like the place. He was the one who suggested doing it for the tourism benefit. It will bring in tourists, he said. And it did. And he was right. He was so right. So we thought that was a really interesting fact. Another one is there's over 300 skyscrapers, which matches Madrid, no? Pretty
much the same as the capital city of Madrid.
And a skyscraper is anything over 30 stories, so.
I think so, yeah. So
it's mad. It was an experience.
Yeah.
And we will be going back. I mean, Altea was beautiful as well, and obviously it's busy for a reason, that coastline.
Yeah.
So it's not really our thing, but we do want to go back and spend a bit more time there, and like holiday mode.
He just wants to go back for the cheap pints.
Just want to sit in the sun and have a pint with my top off.
Your belly sticking out.
Where are
It's been a long 6 months. We're going home.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm quite looking forward to a hot shower.
A hot shower!
Hot shower. And we've got one of the best showers
in the world!
in the world.
It's actually quite cold this morning, isn't it?
I couldn't sleep last night. I was excited about, it's like Christmas, I was excited about going home.
Really?
Yeah, I am. It's been a emotional 6 months. It's been eventful 6 months.
It's been a hard 6 months.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I just need a little reset. I need to go home, reset.
Yeah.
Unpack the van, repack it.
Yeah, and we'll be back in the van like before we know it. It's quite crazy that we are going to have. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Let's
go.
Just organising the stuff to unpack the van, and when you're doing that you realise how much stuff you've actually got in this van. Out of all the nooks and crannies comes loads of things. I hate this part of a trip.
Yes, it's the big unload when we get back. And I suppose you guys are probably wondering where we spent our last kind of night on the road. Which epic park up did we stay at? Well, I'll show you. Yes, it wasn't an epic park up after all. It was just a residential park up. And right here is a big supermarket. We're parked outside Lidl for the night. Yeah, I wanted to stay somewhere crazy good. But you know, as van life is, that doesn't always happen. So we're about 2 hours, couple of hours from home. And we're doing the final leg of the journey today. Sun is shining, it's going to be a good day.
So guys, can you believe it? We made it back to our little casa in Andalucia. We are very happy with Vinny. We are very, very happy. It was touch and go for a while. We didn't think we were going to make it all the way back from the UK.
Oh no, well we thought we were leaving the van in the UK at one stage, didn't we? But we're all home, we're all safe, including the van, and that's quite exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
We have got the vehicle inspection coming up. You'll see what happens in the next video. But, you know, fairly confident.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, once again, he's running better than he's ever done. The last leg of the journey was, yeah, no problem at all. Winding through the mountains. He loves driving, Vinny does.
Yeah. So, update on Nick. We did go to the medical centre the day after we got back, and...
I'm still alive. I can keep the nipple for my little issue around here. I am on another course of antibiotics for another 5 days, just as a precautionary measure, because the infection is pretty much cleared up, but they just gave me some more antibiotics because they like giving them out.
Yeah.
And they're going to check them in like 5 days.
Yeah, but we're pretty sure it's all okay. There's no pain, no nothing, so that's all good. Guys, it's obviously very nice to be home. I mean, I think we already mentioned in this video that we do have the best shower in the world.
In the world.
Oh my goodness!
You enjoying that shower, darling?
Oh, it's so good! So yeah, it's really lovely to, not just shower, obviously have like a lot more space to move around.
I can actually get away from her. I can be in a different room from her.
I know!
And flushing toilet, unlimited power, water, all that sort of thing.
We were going to film on the roof terrace today, but we've got the little side terrace because the roof terrace is right mess. We've got back and we're just like organising the house, and
basically everywhere's a mess. Like this side terrace is the neatest part of the house, the tidiest part of the house, because the house is tidy. We always leave it tidy. We get back, bring everything from the van, and then start cleaning and shifting things around, and it's just
do
trash.
Laundry and all that, and like repotting some of our plants, our outside plants. The roof terrace is a mess, the house is a mess, but that's just normal for when we get back off a big trip.
Takes like a week to get it back in order.
But we'll show you some of the roof terrace next week. How about that once we've got it tidy, and maybe a bit more of the house. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We are going to end the vlog now. Follow us for daily updates on our other socials.
All our socials, there's loads of them these days.
What are we on? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
and TikTok.
So follow us there, and yeah, we'll see you all next Thursday. Come and see what's going on with us. We've got lots of exciting things planned once we pass the TUV. But until then, we're not like gonna go on about it just in case we don't pass the TUV.
Be fine, it'll be fine.
Be fine. So
don't worry about us, guys.
Send us some luck in the comments, actually. We need all the luck we can get.
That's it then.
That's it then.
Take care, guys. See you next week.
See you next week. You've got a really good view of the whole of Benidorm. This is whatchamacallit Beach.
And that's the other one.
And that's the other one.
Fact or fiction? Did you know that Benidorm has the biggest concentration of bars and big fat bellies in Spain? So guys, Sarah's a bit shy about her new nightie. Do you want to show it? Yeah, go on, show it them. Go on, what you got? Woo! Breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed. You know that.
Come on, Charlie, jump. Jump, go, go, jump, 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 quick, jump, here, jump, jump.
Don't work with children or
pets, animals.